Growing chilies in the UK isn't easy. With short seasons and just 1,500 hours of sunshine a year, it's a real challenge. Even rainy Vancouver, Canada gets 1,900 hours of sunshine per year. Yet I still grow amazing chilies. Want to know how? Well, today I'm going to take you inside my germination shed to show you how I've set up my lights, heating and automation to get the best start to the season. Whether you're just starting out or looking to improve your setup, you're in the right place. To keep my shed warm, I use foil insulation to trap heat, and I plan to add bubble wrap to the windows to improve the insulation further. For heating, I use a 5 kilowatt diesel heater. I used kerosene instead of diesel in the heater because it burns cleaner and it turns out to be more cost effective. This setup is much cheaper than using electric heating. Lighting is super important for seedlings. I use LED grow lights from makers like Spider Farmer, Mars Hydro and Viper Spectra. Now, this video is in no way sponsored, so what I say next is personal preference, and in fact I've spent my own money, quite a bit of it, on lights from this company. I've come to prefer Viper Spectra because of its quality for the price. I used to use T5 fluorescent tubes, but LEDs are just much more efficient. You get far more bang for your buck, and LEDs will just last a heck of a lot longer without you having to replace them. When I first started, I used to use whatever lights I could find, but upgrading to high quality LEDs definitely has given me much better results. To keep my seeds at the right temperature, I use multiple heated propagators of two main types. The Stewart variable temperature heated propagator, which is rated at 50 watts, and the larger Vitapod propagator, which is rated at 100 watts. The Stewart propagator can handle about 80 seeds with the way that I grow, and the Vitapod propagator around 200 seeds. They both help me maintain 28 degrees Celsius or 82 degrees Fahrenheit, which is the perfect starting temperature for chilies. I didn't always have the setup. When I was starting out, I used makeshift methods like placing my seed tray on top of a TV set-top box. But investing in good quality heated propagators made a huge difference. Smart plugs control my lights and fans on a schedule. I started with basic timers and manual controls, but over time I found smart plugs to be a game changer. My heating is managed with an afterburner controller, which lets me monitor and adjust temperatures remotely. Now, I have built a simple controller for a Chinese diesel heater, and I'll link to that down below. I'll show you exactly how to do it. You can use an Arduino, but the afterburner just gives me so much more functionality. Good airflow is key to healthy plants. I use fans to keep the air moving in here and an extractor fan to pull out humid air from the bottom of the shed. This helps prevent mold and keeps the plants happy. That's a look at my germination shed. And if you're thinking, I don't have all this fancy equipment or I can't afford it, don't worry, I didn't always either. For grow lights, I used to use cheap CFL bulbs. And instead of a heated propagator, I would put a seed tray on top of a TV set-top box, like I mentioned before, or even on top of the fridge to warm it up. Over time, I learned what works, and I was able to invest in improving my setup. Now, I'm lucky enough to grow chilies as my business now, and I'm excited to share what I've learned with all of you. If you'd like to see a budget-friendly version of this video, let me know, and I'm happy to share more tips and tricks. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, stay spicy.